A nation that values privilege over virtue will lose both. And that's the country Nigeria is today. You will have wondered that the FCT minister will be busy with the doctors that are on strike in Abuja. That as of 3 days ago, patients were discharged from hospitals because there were no doctors for them. You know what it means? People that are sick, they started discharging their patients themselves because they said there's no doctor available. And this was a strike that they saw coming, that the doctors had won over non-payment and everything. Almost every doctor strike has the same thread in this country. It has to do with money and welfare, non-payment, deductions and all of that. You will have thought that that should have been the front burner of the FCT minister. But what is the FCT minister doing today? He's busy gloating. And he's busy claiming that he has the right to turn the constitution over his head and create an aberration. You heard what he said, it wasn't my word. He said that if they didn't want the state of emergency to end, it would not have ended. So you see, when I say President Tinubu will explain, tire, no evidence, you people thought I was just being, farcical or something. So you can see that President Tinubu's explanation has no justification because there was no security threat there, no matter how much they tried to couch it. It was part of the gifts they've given to Mr. Nyesom Wike to be able to fight with his political godson. And the reason they have done that is so that it will act as a deterrent for other political godsons that might want to go astray. It's not today. The same thing panned out. Today, Alhaji Lamidi Adewolula Doja is going to be Olubadan. When he was governor, he had a fight too with his political godfather. His political godfather, Baba Molete. Baba Molete has passed today. That was how the forces that be also orchestrated an impeachment for him. So it's not today that they use impeachment and state of emergencies to fight their political godson. So the FCT minister, not minding what was happening in Abuja, was busy gloating yesterday on TV. In fact, he even called all his political adversary snail that they don't have shell, while doctors are on strike in the FCT. You can see the hypocrisy and the joke. And he said Fubara should come back. Yes. What will he come back to? He comes back as a lame dog. The plan was to ensure that the third level of government, the local government, they got it with themselves and they used the state of emergency to get that. Already the State House of Assembly is already in their pocket. So with those two architecture in the hands of the godfather, the godson is a lame dog. So like he comes, he doesn't come. They've released him. It's his problem. That's why the godfather will say, I don't care, you should come, let's peace reign. Now we're forgiven. The forgiveness here is that they've been able to browbeat him with the architecture of state. So that's the forgiveness. And when the the State House of Assembly said they were going to probe Ibokete Ebas. You see, we joke too much in this country. You probe Ibokete Ebas, that was part of the scheme that was in your favor. Is that the country we live in? It was part of the scheme that was in your favor. He was there to be able to ensure that there was an easy emergence. That's what the Ibokete Ebas was there, as regards the local government. So he's come to do the bidding. I will wait and I will challenge the Rivers State House of Assembly. Probe. Let me see one indictment against the Ibokete Ebas. I will know you people are ready. Let me see Ibokete Ebas being taken to court or challenged. I will know you people are ready. They will just talk about those things to think Nigerians are full and move around. So that's why the country is the way it is. Everybody keeps thinking the people are, but they forget that the state is owned by the people. The state is owned by the people. So we are not surprised. Is that not what is panning out in Osun State? Now they're saying a fictitious letter is coming out that they want to transfer the case. The PDP is accusing the APC of high-handedness. They want to use federal might. But all of this is happening under the same President Tinubu that we all stood by and condemned Olusegun Obasanjo for when they withheld local government funds because he created more local governments. And we called Jagaban the hero, then Jagaban. But you can see 360 degrees turn around now. In just less than how many? 20 years. All the things that President Tinubu and the likes of the news and other newspaper condemned Olusegun Obasanjo for are the things that they have done in return now when they are in power. So you look, what's the future of the country? The opposition of today becomes the dictator of tomorrow. The dictator of tomorrow probably will become the opposition of today. I don't even know. I'm confused. Because there's no how you want to rationalize Nigerian matter, you'll not be confused. So let's keep on the hypocrisy, the kind of joke our country has become.